Green Rider by Kristen Britton. This is an ongoing series. This paperback actually was published in 1998, so it's a very long series. It's only 7 books long, I believe. The 8th one is coming out this year. She's a slow writer, so therefore you have a lot of time to catch up, so don't worry. Don't fear. I know, like, when you hear like 8 books in the series, that can be intimidating, but please, guys, these books are so good. It's a high epic fantasy type world. Karigan is our main character. She feels like a YA protagonist, and it's paced in the same type way, which is why I think this is a really good jumping off point if you're looking for adult books. But it's decently clean. There are, I think, I can only think of 2 spice scenes in the entire series. Easily skippable. They don't bleed into the rest of the series. I will get into the romance in a second, but Karigan, it starts out with, she's expelled from school. So she's walking home and she stumbles across a writer who is a green writer, but he has one task, and it's to get this specific message to the king because the kingdom depends on this. And so he needs Karigan to finish delivering his message. So she takes his horse, he dies, very sad, and she goes off to deliver this message, and she's, hunted by bad guys, all the great things about epic fantasy. But what's really cool, this world specifically, the Green Riders are basically the postmen of this fantasy world, and they are dealing with people who will literally shoot the messenger. And so lots of danger. So each of the Green Riders gets a magical power for joining the Green Riders, and it's just awesome. So the entire series is following Karigan and her adventures, and it's so good. I love it so much. The world feels really deep to me because you have other things going on in the world that aren't necessarily pertaining to Karigan, but they all have an effect on the world. It's wonderful. It feels a little bit wish fulfillment as a Karigan as a character, but I didn't care. I ate it all up. And once you read it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The romance at the end of the latest book that has been published, I think it's book 7, it did leave me on a weird note. I'm interested in seeing where the author goes in book 8. I still love this series. I'm definitely going to read book 8. I just want to give you warning. There is if you're interested in kind of what that is, you can message me privately, or you can leave a comment down below and we'll talk about it. I just don't want to spoil anything because it's a huge spoiler. This is a good book. Definitely easy to get into, and